How's it going? Josh Godey with Clean Air Vapors Reviews, and tonight we're going to be reviewing the Vaporesso. The Vaporesso Target 2 to be exact. And here I've got this kind of pinkish rose gold color. Happened to be the last one left that we were sent, so you know, you take what you can get. You take what you can get. Alright, so this is a 75 watt temperature control device. The big hype on these things is the ceramic coils. I have my own reservations about the ceramic coils, but let's go ahead and dive down to the bench, take a closer look at it, and then we'll talk more about the specifics of the Vaporesso. So here we've got the Vaporesso box, as you can see. Vaporesso down here. We've got this nice intricate V with the vapor here on the box. The packaging is really nice. Target 75 VTC, variable temperature control. Flip this over. Oh, we've got a nice Vaporesso with the V on the side there. And here we have the contents information. Obviously the tank with cCell coil, or cCell coil, placement coil, USB cable, manual. And then all of the information here on the back as well, disposable, recyclable information. So let's go ahead and pull this thing apart. As you can see, I've got my rose gold one over here as well. This one is a black one that we have been sent. Alright, so here we've got nice little user manual. Beyond the ordinary. Nice little shiny, shimmery. And right here we've got a explanation for the cCell ceramic coils. No spitting, no dry hit, self-cleaning, longer life cycle. We will see how that actually turns out. Revolutionary heating element, Vaporesso.com. Alright, that's enough of that. So, contents of the box. We've got mod here, nice Vaporesso tank, and then the replacement coil. This coil that we've got here is the nickel coil, courtesy of this nice little blue O-ring. If my camera will focus. There we are. Kind of hard to see. It's written in gold, and it is a gold coil, but it says right there 0.2 nickel coil. These are an interesting coil with their kind of honeycombed intake design, and then of course you've got the ceramic there on the inside, that white portion that you see there. I'll set that aside for now. We've got the tank itself. Now Vaporesso here on the top, kind of engraved into the top. And two air holes with a nice little pin that actually stops it from spinning there. I've always really liked airflows that utilize that pin so that it doesn't just spin around here. So we'll go ahead and take that apart. And here we've got the Canthal coil. This is the coil that comes stock in there. Nice O-ring here on the bottom. And you've got the top. Does come with a double O-ringed 510 drip tip. And this is a bottom fill, as you can see here. You do need to fill it in these side crevices there. The coil fits to a nice snug O-ring on the top. This is worth mentioning, this is an Aspire threaded coil, so any Aspire coil will actually work in this tank. The glass is replaceable as well. Notice the O-ring here on the top, O-ring on the bottom. This actually just kind of press fits on there. So the glass can be replaced if it is broken. Go ahead and thread this back in here. And we've got the battery assembly itself. This is the red and black version. I like the engraving there on the back. It's got a really nice texture to this back plate, and this piece actually is magnetized. There is a top lip there, and of course magnets on either side, positive and negative. And this, quite simply, clasps right in there. Very easy to disassemble and assemble. So we'll go ahead and pop a battery in there. Forgive me, I did not come prepared. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop a battery in there. There we are. Now the function of this mod is extremely simple. Check atomizer there. Of course I don't have an atomizer on it, so I will use my rose gold version to kind of show you how this screen works. Alright, so we've got the screen here. I really like the button. There is a noticeable click. And there's a noticeable click to all the buttons. Does have a micro USB here on the bottom. This is for pass-through charging. It is pass-through charging enabled. And in order to change from menu to menu, wattage mode to temperature, just simply click both of these buttons down and it will adjust. Click both buttons again and it will adjust back to temp. Now, in order to lock your ohms, power and down button here, hold those for 3 seconds and it will lock the ohms. If you press and hold again, notice the ohms will unlock. Now, up and power will actually lock the device, system locked, as you can see there, and then another 3-second hold and it will unlock itself. So there you have it, the Vaporesso Target. This one, as you can see, is filled with liquid. So we'll go ahead and vape this and I will let you know what I think. Let's look at the Vaporesso Target 2. We're going to go ahead and just vape on it, see how it vapes. Now, right now, I do have the nickel 0.2 coil in here. It is currently reading at a 0.17. Haven't been using it a whole lot during this video. Now I'm going to. I will say I've got it at about 550 degrees. It seems that that's the sweet spot for this ceramic coil. I do have the 0.2 nickel ceramic coil in there, just to clarify. I have tried the Kanthal coil. I'm more into the temperature control, so I've settled with the 0.2 nickel coil. The ceramic is definitely different. I've had this mod and been using it for about 3 days now, and I'm noticing I never never, let me repeat that, never get a dry hit. No matter how hot I get it, no matter what. I never get that dry hit taste or feeling. On the downside, the flavor is definitely not as good as a cotton coil. Typically I use an Aspire style nickel cotton coil. That's kind of my go-to, and this is definitely different. It's not quite as flavorful, although the life of the coils I could not speak higher of. We have sold tons of these in our shop and have not yet had someone come back and replace a coil. We've had them for about a month and a half, 2 months, and that says a lot about the life of a coil. If you can go 2 months without having to replace a coil, that is huge for your pocketbook, because in some cases you're replacing a coil every 2 weeks depending on how hard you use it. So that can be a really big perk, and that is one of the reasons I love the Vaporesso. It's really well. I will say that I would give it about a 9 out of 10. I am impressed by it. I will say it's very simple, very easy to use. Vape's great. The vape is always consistent and always clean, no burned hits. So in my book, definitely gets a 9 out of 10. Our Clean Air Vapors review of the Vaporesso Target. If you like what you saw here today, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you're looking for us on social media, you'll find a link to those in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.